It's crazy how dirty Kishimoto did Rock Lee. Like, Rock Lee was such a good character in OG Naruto. It's crazy. Like, Rock Lee was a better character than Naruto in the OG Naruto. Yo, I looked forward to all of Rock Lee's battles, like missions, everything. Like, bro, when I see Rock Lee throwing hands, bro, Rock Lee is the fake master. Like, he's the turtle. He's the original turtle. Like, if you see Rock Lee, you know that the meanest hands are about to be caught in the show. And I think Kishimoto saw how much people loved him and they really give a damn about Naruto. Like, I didn't hate Naruto. I could, you know, like, if you show me, like, especially in OG Naruto now, if you show me, hey, Naruto and Rock Lee, choose one, I'm gonna choose Rock Lee. I'm sorry. No hate to Naruto. He's my G. He's my guy. But, like, Rock Lee is the shit. You understand? Like, Rock Lee is the shit. You get me? So, like, I feel he saw, especially in other characters too, like Shino. Shino was a badass in OG Naruto, but then he nerfed two of them collectively, just bullshitted them in Shippuden. So I feel he saw that and he wanted everybody, all the focus to be on Naruto and also, you know, Shikamaru and Kakashi and Guy. So he now focused on them, you understand? And then nerfed every other person to oblivion. It's crazy and it's so painful. So then I want to talk about the tragedy of Rock Lee. Rock Lee was done too dirty. And I just want to talk about it, you know? So without wasting anybody's time, let's do this. So, you know, right off the bat, what makes Rock Lee so unique is that, like, we are introduced to this world of Naruto, a world where there are these people called ninja, but they're not like ninja from our world, you understand? They are ninja that can run on walls, and, you know, they use exploding kunai, and they use this thing called ninjutsu that can make them, you know, let's just call it magic. Like, they can summon, you know, monsters, and they can blast fire from their mouths and shit, like, you understand? So we are in this fantastical, you know, but dark world that is filled with so much tragedy and loss and pain and the cycle of vengeance and violence, you understand? So there's a loss, but then this guy in the middle of it is an anomaly. And in this world where people use genjutsu and ninjutsu, you understand? All he can use is taijutsu. All Rock Lee can use are his fucking hands. All he uses are his hands. You understand? So it catches us off guard, you understand? And then we are intrigued. You get me? You know, where we suddenly now want to see more of him. Like, what do you do? How do you use just your hands in a world filled with this? You know, so Rock Lee's story shows us, like, how, because, like, what he says to Sasuke, how hard work can also match natural talent. You understand? So that now also sticks with us. You understand? Like, we're not like, so how do we so that we're going to be following this guy, because the story would have been so much more beautiful if, like, we followed him, you know, they continued developing him concurrently with, like, the rest of the cast. You understand? So we can follow Naruto, them started getting their eye, ninjutsu, everything, the most beautiful eyes win the day. But, like, we still keep seeing this young boy that suffered so much, went through surgery, everything, yet he died and came back stronger, you understand, fighting for his life against these powerful beings, but just with his hands. You understand? So it was supposed to be a story like that. It was supposed to show us how Rock Lee could, in fact, get as strong. Of course, maybe not as strong as Naruto, because Naruto is the main character, you know, but at least close to that level, you understand? Close to where he could hold his own against the strongest on their world, you understand? In his own right, you understand? And I don't know why Kishimoto went the route of developing Might Guy over Rock Lee. I don't know why, because in OG Naruto, Guy is not a big focus, you understand? The taijutsu focus is Rock Lee, you know, and rightly so, you understand? The same way you still see a lot of Kakashi, you get me, but you see Team 7 handling business, you understand? Guy is not a focus, he's not a very big focus in the OG Naruto. It's Rock Lee that is the taijutsu focus in OG Naruto. You know, he fights Kibimaru, he fights Gaara, he fights Sasuke, you know, understand? So he is the focus there, but for some reason, I don't know why, maybe Kishimoto likes Guy more than him, or maybe for these reasons I said earlier, you understand? He decides to forsake Rock Lee's whole development and just focus on Guy. I don't know why. He could have focused, Guy was supposed to be the master training him. I don't hate Guy, I like Guy. Guy is he's a cool guy, but Rock Lee was my guy, because Rock Lee hit home so much, you understand? Rock Lee was our mirror into this world. After all, to my knowledge, myself and everybody watching this video cannot shoot fucking fireballs from our mouth and summon water dragons, I don't know. But all of us have the capability to learn some fucking hands, you understand? Boxing, Muay Thai and the rest. You get me? So this guy called Rock Lee was our mirror into this world. You know, he was the best possible person to watch this show from, and kind of, you know, he's just a good reference point. Like, yo, what if I was in the Naruto world? What if I was a Genin or a Chunin in this Naruto world? You know, it's cool to think about it. Like, yeah, you came out, you want to use fire and lightning and all of that, but What if I was just like Rock Lee, you understand? With my bow haircut and just these hands, these bandaged hands, you understand? So it was a cool way to follow the story through his eyes, you understand? But he just decided to go the guy route in Shippuden. Yo, Rock Lee is not even in the fight of pain. That's crazy. Like, that's absolutely crazy. It's like, I'm trying to remember how many fights Rock Lee had throughout the whole of Shippuden. Yo, Rock Lee was having fights on fights in OG Naruto. But throughout Shippuden, he was just a lot of the time he was non-existent. You get? Which is crazy because like Rock Lee was such an interesting character, you understand? Because Kishimoto, it's crazy how Kishimoto just proved what Neji said, like people are born into this, all these things you're thinking you can get stronger and all that. Because Rock Lee is the better character would have been the better character to show that. Because how he went the Naruto route kind of ruined everything. He made him the reincarnation of this. He gave him, he already had all the QB chakra. I mean, the QB kept saving his life. The QB would never allow him die. Then he still learned how to control that. Then he still had his own immense chakra pools from being an Uzumaki. Then you get, not like Naruto didn't suffer or anything. But the truth is, Naruto was lazy. You understand? Like I was thinking to myself, I was talking to my brother, like I was like, Naruto, I just remember that whole sequence where he uses his shadow clones to like learn the bigger Rasengan like real quick. I'm like, yo, that's such a crazy concept because like if Naruto actually, why didn't he just just go around the whole of Konoha using his shadow clones to study different ninjutsu? Naruto would be like a ninja he would be like Sasuke, he would be like a ninja of 100, even 1,000 jutsus. You understand? He would be so OP. Do you know how crazy that shit is? Like he could just learn this thing, use like 10 clones, or they spend all day learning that maybe hidden jutsu or something like that. You understand? So many things. Okay, not 1,000 because he doesn't have the Sharingan, but so many new techniques and fighting styles and jutsus that he could have, learned. All Naruto used 3 years of Jiraiya training and all his shadow clones that can learn multiple things without him even having to be there. He's learning a bigger Rasengan and 1 million shadow clones. Bro, Naruto is such an ass like strategist. Crazy. Like Naruto is so ass when it comes to skill set. And thinking back, because I was also saying, I think it's a thing of the time Naruto was made, because Naruto he reminds me of Ichigo too. Ichigo's whole power, I don't like exactly when it comes to these mangas and animes, these older ones, I prefer the side characters to the main character. Like I don't hate Naruto or Ichigo. Cool characters, I love them. But I just prefer the other people. Like I prefer Renji to Ichigo, you understand? I prefer like Byakuya and the rest. I prefer Rukia. You get me? Same way in Naruto. I prefer Rock Lee. I prefer Neji, you understand? I prefer Shikamaru. Ooh, Shikamaru makes fights look so good. I prefer Shino, you understand? To Naruto. Naruto is just there. You get me? Naruto is there. He's the main character. He's cool, but he's just there. You understand? So I feel, but Rock Lee showed us from his drunken face to, his different lotuses to the gates. So many moves and skill sets. Kishimoto was going crazy with Rock Lee in Naruto Part 1. But then it's like he just saw all that and all the love and everything. I was like, you know what? Nah, man, this ain't it, dog. And just nerfed the fuck out of him in Shippuden. It's crazy. Like, I feel he should have continued the Rock Lee way. The same way I'll do a video about Shino. He should have done the Rock Lee way. Guy should have been secondary. Guy would get his fights too. You understand? Don't get me wrong. Guy would get his fights too. And I think another problem with Shippuden is that Shippuden is short. Let me explain. Don't like relax. Let me explain. Shippuden is long, has a lot of chapters, but Shippuden, when it comes to arcs, is like short. Like, think about it. Think about OG Naruto. There's so many arcs in the larger arcs. So that gives a lot of time for characters to get their fights and development, at least to an extent. Even 10-10. 10-10 has a fight in the Chunin exams. You understand? From the Chunin exams, you see different characters fighting, learning more about them, their clans and everything, which then leads into the Konoha Crush, where you see more of them, which now leads into the other parts. You see the Sasuke retrieval mission, you see the Itachi coming to Konoha. You understand? You learn so much. And you see so many more happening that gives a lot of time. Even Team 7's first big mission, you understand? The Zabuza arc. There's so many stories inside of the stories that give time to flesh out a lot of characters. But in Shippuden, there's none. There is none of that. You understand? It's just the arc, and then the arc does what it does. Think about it. Okay, like the beginning, you have the arc with the Sasori of the Red Sands. You understand? That's where Deidara kills Gaara, and then Granny Chiyo and Sakura. That's their own. You understand? That's when then the next the next other one. What else is there? Okay. In fact, I'm trying to even remember. Okay, you have the bridge. I think I remember something like that bridge whole arc. Then you now have, it's not, it's just after that one. Or, okay, yeah. Then you now have Jiraiya infiltrating the Rain Village. Then you now have the Pain arc. You understand? So there's not much space in between. Like, there's no stories deeper in the stories to like flesh out a lot. You understand? There's no okay. Then you also have them fighting the 5 tails, or was that the 6 tails? The turtle, the water turtle. You understand? So there's not a lot of stories inside to flesh out a lot of characters. You understand? Think about it. OG Naruto had so many side characters like going, showing you their own fights, their own missions, and their own little activations to build more, you know, of their own personality and their own stories. You understand? But in Shippuden, it's just that. Then after the Pain arc, what's left? The after the Pain arc is literally the 4th Shinobi World War, so there's no time. Kishimoto didn't give time for it to breed, for other characters to have a chance. You understand? So Rock Lee was a product of Shippuden just being not as good also as Naruto. You understand? I like Shippuden too. I like them grown up, you know, like seeing them grow. And did I just say grown up? Crazy. I like seeing them older, seeing them fight and seeing them, you know, what new moves they've come up with. Yes, even Sakura. You know, I like seeing all that. You understand? But especially, and also I think he wanted to use Shippuden to put more of a focus, because a lot of it is Naruto chasing Sasuke again, where they go to the Fight Kage Summit and all that, you know, in the Land of Iron and all that, and Sasuke's fights too. He wanted to focus more on Team 7, but focusing only more on Team 7 was at the detriment of everybody else, because nobody else got development and nobody else got any screen time, and it really showed. And it's really sad, because Rock Lee could have been such an interesting character. He could have been the mirror where we continue to watch it play out. You understand? Kishimoto could have showed us that yes, hard work does in fact pay. Yes, some people are born with a natural talent for this. Yes, some people are born and they can play football. You understand? They can play football. But you can also learn. You understand? You can learn and practice and practice and practice. Practice till your feet are bleeding, and you can also play football too. You understand? You get me? It's also you could have also showed that Neji was right. You understand? It's crazy. The people that were questioning Naruto's ideals so much and Sasuke's ideals, he nerfed Rock Lee and then killed Neji. You understand? It's crazy. It was just some shallow writing, and I think Rock Lee really suffered from it. So yeah, man, I wanted to use this video to show that Rock Lee is a very good character. He could have been even better in Shippuden, but it is what it is. Naruto has been done for a long time now, but these things still pay me, because yo, these are series and animes that I hold dear to my heart. And when I just rewatch it and see some of these writings, I'm always like, what could have been? So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of Rock Lee? Do you prefer him to Naruto? What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.